Hi guys. Um, well, I was sick last week and now I'm sitting at my home office uh, and I'm fighting with technology. So I do hope this video is okay. Alright, here's a cell model that I'm going to discuss right now um, as a feedback because I received your submissions, cell organelles table, and picture of a cell. Okay, let's see what you do remember. Here's the nucleus, and in eukaryotic cells, DNA is kept in the nucleus. In prokaryotic cells, which are bacteria and all other stuff, viruses don't even count. DNA is spread around the cytoplasm because everything that is not in the nucleus and before the plasma membrane is called cytoplasm. It's kind of like liquid with dissolved proteins and cell organelles in it, uh, which is the cell organelles are held in cytoplasm by cytoskeleton, those fibrils and protein ropes that run through the whole cytoplasm. Now, what you see here that starts from the nucleus and goes right into the plasma membrane covered with white dots is endoplasmic reticulum. And this part of endoplasmic reticulum is called rough endoplasmic reticulum because if you try to pat it, like right here or right here, the greenish thing, it feels rough because it's studded with the ribosomes. Those white dots are ribosomes. Ribosomes are protein-making factories. And what I have to tell you, that proteins are you. We all have the same carbohydrates and fats in our body, but proteins are those macromolecules that make you unique. So DNA codes for proteins. It doesn't code for fats or carbohydrates. It codes for your proteins. In most cases, our proteins are majority are the same, but those minuscule differences that those differences could define your hair color, eye color, if you have a genetic disease or not. Everything is about proteins. So the proteins must be synthesized outside of the nucleus where DNA is kept on ribosomes. And ribosomes need to be attached to something, um, and it's rough endoplasmic reticulum. Once again, it's rough because if you try to pat it, it's rough. It's covered with ribosomes. Now we see here smooth, this bluish thing. This is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It doesn't have ribosomes sitting on it. That's why it's smooth. And it synthesizes lipids. Uh, Plasma membrane is composed of lipids. So this thing synthesizes lipids so it can go and fix the holes in plasma membrane. Now the colorful thing over there, and I see a little flag for my Bio 100 students, meaning guess what it is and put it on your quiz paper. That strangest thing, which is actually connected somehow to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, is Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is there to modify, package those proteins that are being synthesized on ribosomes and sent through endoplasmic reticulum to the Golgi apparatus. It packs it into the vesicles. Remember it as vehicles, protein vehicles. So, vesicles. to send it to different places, to different parts of the cell to run metabolic biochemical reactions. Or in case if this protein synthesized on ribosome is an insulin, this vesicle will go to the plasma membrane, merge with that, and dumps out the insulin into your bloodstream. This potato-looking organelle is mitochondria because everything that happens in the cell requires energy. So mitochondria will work on carbohydrates, then mitochondria will consume fats, and only if it's famine and there's no carbohydrates or fats available, so only then mitochondria will consume proteins. So protein energy bar is so totally confusing because the only macromolecule out of three that we eat, the only macromolecule that doesn't go to the mitochondria on a regular basis to create energy is a protein. The most available source of energy is glucose. Mitochondria, see how many of those are here? Mitochondria will munch on glucose and suck off the energy of chemical bonds of glucose, and then it puts it into special chemical ATP that will deliver the energy to every place in the cell. The interesting thing about mitochondria is that they're considered like another organism living long time ago totally independently, and then this organism just was gobbled up by developing cell and made it serve the cell by producing energy. Mitochondria have their own DNA and they can multiply independently. So mitochondria are those organelles that produce free radicals in your body because they're like power stations. And the reason you eat blueberries or any other antioxidants is to neutralize the side effect of mitochondria. Now, mitochondria can be working real good, producing class of free radicals, or mitochondria can be malfunctioning, producing a lot of free radicals and not providing enough energy for the cell, and your longevity depends on mitochondria. I have to take a quick break here. I think my veterinarian for my horses is here.